welcome back to my YouTube channel, MeInternally. My name is Naomi, and on this channel we learn about natural hair the natural way. And in this video I'm going to be telling you all about how and why butterfly locks is a great protective style to grow out your natural hair. So for the first time that I ever installed butterfly locks in my hair was in 2021. I had shaved my hair in July of 2020, and it was around this winter, ending winter time, approaching spring, and I decided, oh, I'm gonna try butterfly locks. And I don't know if around that time butterfly locks was, becoming the new thing or whatnot, but I just wanted to try it so I could sort of picture. And I really liked it. It wasn't perfect. I know if a professional saw it, they'll say, okay, maybe you could, tidy up here and there, but I loved it, and people who I knew liked it too, and I received some compliments about my hair. So I really enjoyed that style. It did take a while to install, I will say that, but aside from that, I would say that despite the length or the duration of the time it takes to install butterfly locks, I would say it's such a great and low maintenance protective style despite the potential high maintenance part of installing it. But I think it's a great protective style, and it has grown my hair. So when I first put in the butterfly locks, or prior to doing so, I could not put my hair in a high puff. My hair was pretty short. It was at a TWA length, and I was trying to see, okay, for me the indicator at the time to know that my hair was growing is that if I could put my hair in a high puff. And the first time I shaved cut my natural hair was around my freshman year of college, I think, and it took me, I think I cut my hair around February, so I have a thing for February, it seems. And then I let it grow out throughout the summer, and by the end of the summer I was able to put it back up, I think, in a high puff. So for me, that's to me that's a milestone. There's different milestones throughout your hair care journey. You make it what it is, but for me, I would say that once you shave your hair, if it's like a fresh shave, if you see some type of fuzz on your hair, that could be some type of milestone. If you have it so it's like waves, that could be a milestone. When you have your TWA, shoulder length, and so on and so forth. So for me, after shaving my hair, I would say that having my hair, being able to put it up in a high puff, that was a milestone or a mark for me. And so I had to think to myself, like, wow, that was pretty a short amount of time. I was expecting it to take until at least the summer. Now granted, maybe it was the way I put my hair up into a puff, maybe it was the tools I used, maybe it was the string I used, but either way, I knew that just a month prior I tried the same exact techniques and it didn't work. So I just thought, okay, maybe that month and some change of me having my hair in butterfly locks helped me grow my hair, and I'll tell you guys why. So I have butterfly locks in my hair again, and we'll see that after trimming my hair and leaving it away for some time, how my hair manages this time around. So I would say that butterfly locks is a great style because your hair is protected, like just like a butterfly, right? The process of it turning into a butterfly, your hair is almost like in a cocoon, right? So if you're looking here, right, my hair is literally inside, right, just resting. And so I divided my hair, sectioned it. They're all in mini braids, and I was able to take a crochet and really wrap my hair around each individual section. And the same thing, you can section your hair with box braids, you can section your hair with knotless twists, and that's all great. But the difference between knotless braids, box braids, and butterfly locks, I would say, is that your hair is actually being overall protected. When you put your hair in box braids, sometimes your hair is exposed. You can see your natural hair. But with this, I mean, I didn't do it perfectly, so you can still see my hair in one or two parts, but that's how it's designed in such a way that it really offers your hair ultimate protection. So I love that. I would also say that you have easy access to your scalp. Now, that's with most styles, but you can really see your scalp, you can really feel it, and I think that's such a great way for you to really maximize growth during this time by oiling your scalp. You could even moisturize your hair too with some type of moisturizer. I prefer to use a spray during this time because, again, you don't want to create too much buildup on your hair, and because it kind of resembles locks in a way, so you want to keep in mind, okay, like the same way you could get buildup on locks, you can kind of get buildup on this. And again, buildup is fine and all, but it's just depending on what kind of look you're going for. I will also say again, going back to like locks and how it can mimic the length of your hair. So for me, Butterfly locks are beautiful all around, colors, the length, but for me personally, I prefer butterfly locks when they're shorter. I don't know, I just like the whole bob kind of, or shoulder length effect for some reason. It looks natural to me. Not to say that the longer ones don't, but I like this length. And what I like is, so my hair is, each lock is either my length or close to it, or a little bit longer. And why I like this is because the style is not heavy. With box braids, a lot of people, when you get box braids, you want long box braids. When you want knotless braids, you want long knotless braids, or any other styles. Same with funali braids. With butterfly locks, you could really play around and you could get the best of both worlds. You could do your hair length, you could go longer, really just depends, right? And so I like that because since it's my length, it's not heavy. I could really just put my hair up. It's such a weightless style in my opinion, even though I have so much in my hair. Even when I first completed it, now granted I did it myself, but it still felt very lightweight. I will also say, just another testament, just to show or say how great butterfly locks are in terms of the lightness of it. So the front of my hair, I experienced some breakage, still trying to figure out what caused that, but I was able to take each part, braid it really fine just to match each section that was affected, and I put butterfly locks, and I do not feel any sort of tension. I actually feel as though my hair is benefiting a lot. It's so protected. It almost feels as though I'm wearing a wig, even though I'm not, and that's just how protected my hair is because it's really wrapped around, and that's why I like this style. If you're not a fan of butterfly locks, you like faux locks, it's slightly different, still similar but a little bit different. I think that's another great style that I also used. Actually, that's the style I used the first time when I cut my natural hair, and I used that during the summertime, and that's what helped me get to my puff goals. So yeah, I'd also say your locks don't have to be tight, and when I say that, it's because since this really resembles locks, and it almost resembles you needing a retwist, right? When you need a retwist, and you correct me if I'm right or wrong, all my lock family members in the comment section, you can let me know how it really goes down, but I would say that when you wear your hair in locks, you know when you need a retwist is because your hair is growing out. That's when people usually retwist their hair, at least from my understanding. So it's the same thing with butterfly locks. If you see, you know, your roots, you start to see your roots a little bit more, it kind of resembles that, okay, you might need to retwist it, you might need a touch up, or you could just, you know, let it rock and leave it just as is, and it looks fine. I don't think it looks messy at all. Unlike box braids, I think more people don't like it as much when you can start to see your roots. I think this is able to blend a little bit more. Now also, I did not do it as tight, so I know I think this might be 2 weeks of butterfly locks is not looking like a professional's version of 2 weeks. I know the style could have lasted me a little bit longer, but for what I did, how I did it, I like it. So again, this is why I don't mind that it's not tight, and it's very lightweight, and I like how it looks despite it aging sometime. And I will also say that it's, if I keep looking down, I'm just gonna look at my phone, it's definitely low manipulation. It does not feel as heavy as other styles. I will also say, compared to other hair, the brand I use, this is super soft. Even touching it right now, I feel as though when I tried Marley Twist, I still want to experiment that one more time, but the hair is really dry with Marley Twist. I feel like it also contribute to the dryness of your actual hair. This is so soft, even weeks after that, I know my hair isn't being affected underneath. It's not drying out. What I like about this too, the takedown process might be a little bit difficult for some, so you do want to be mindful that you're not cutting your hair. But what I like about this is, even if you can see here, right, my hair is popping out a bit, right? I'm touching it, my hair is not dry at all. So what I like with the way I did it, even though some people say, oh, you didn't even do it right, your hair is coming out, because my hair is popping out, I know when I'm taking it down now, it's going to be so easy, or hopefully it will be easy to take it out. I'm not going to cut my hair. And what I like about this is I could literally just push it back in, and you won't even know that the hair was being unraveled, and you can't see. So now of course you want to be mindful when you are taking it out that you just push it back in, but it tends to get unraveled here and there, which just goes to show that the material of this hair, it's very soft, so it kind of, you know, glides well with your hair, and that's why I think this style might have to be retouched a little bit more frequently compared to other styles, or it does tend to not necessarily push your hair out, but I don't know if that makes any sense. But it's also probably because of the way I did it too, I will say that. But even said, I think it does a great job of even hiding your hair. Even when my hair does poke out, I don't think it looks as noticeable. Yeah, and because it's low manipulation and because it does resemble your hair, I don't think you need to redo your hair as often. I really don't think so. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. If I think of anything else, I'll definitely add it in to the subtitles or the description box or comment section. But yeah, I think this is such a great protective style to grow out your natural hair, your transitioning hair, and whatnot to reach a new milestone. What do you guys think? Do you think butterfly locks is a great protective style to grow out your natural hair? Have you tried butterfly locks before? Are you scared to try butterfly locks because of some of the horror stories you heard about when people say that their hair breaks off or they cut their hair by accident? Let me know. What do you think? And yeah, I hope to definitely try this style again. Hopefully, I don't know if it will be anytime soon, but maybe next time I'll add a little bit more color. But I do like the black. My hair is more of a dark brown. That's what my mom says, but I always try to do dark colors sometimes. It depends how I feel. But I liked this color. Maybe I could have gone a little lighter, but I do like this color a lot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube video. I hope that you all enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, please let me know down below. What would you like to see in my next video? And I hope to see you all soon. Bye.